me, Angellighttarot23. I'm gonna do some readings, but I'm gonna do them a little differently than I usually do them. Tonight, I'm gonna take all 3 books, and we're gonna try to do a combination of the stories. That's making a video with my hat on and stuff. You guys can't see me. I turned my other light on. It's a little bit dark. That's okay. Second. So what I'm gonna do is set these 3 books out, and then like each story here has like different types of characters, and then like you should be able to fall under one of these books. You got the Dark Knight book to do with people who are egotistical, like alphas and police officers and military guys, you know. People that are trying to be heroes, but sometimes shit goes wrong. Whatever, that's this type of book. And then I got this Dark Weaver book, and that's about the dark web of lies and deceit in which we're all entangled in. So we can all resonate with this. You know whether you are weaving webs of lies or truth. Even if you're just telling a story that somebody tells you that was a lie, you usually say, like, that's just what they told me. And that's your truth. That's what you were told. And then, let me roll this down a little. I got this on the vertical angle today. And then we have, or horizontal, I meant. Usually I have it vertical. But when I do it like this, when I remember to set it for this, I know it stretches farther on your guys' screen, you can see more. But you guys have a hard time seeing me, is the problem. That's okay. So yeah, we're going to take the cards, I'm going to shuffle them up and set out different stories for each of these books, and then we're going to reveal what the stories are. Broken nail. All right. Do 3 for each of this deck. Maybe we should do 4. All right. is in my right hand. I don't have any rings on my left hand, so I can slap backhand a bitch without getting a charge. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I don't have any rings on this hand. I was just thinking that earlier, and that was just what I said to myself, just being silly with myself. Like, so I can backhand them without catching a charge. If somebody asked me, that's what I was gonna say. I always act like a badass, but really, I'm pretty nice, and I really don't want problems. I'm like one of the chillest people, as long as you just chill. Like, it stresses me the fuck out when somebody can't just calm the fuck down. Like, there is no need to worry ever. I don't even care how serious the motherfucking situation is. You have to be level-headed in order to get out of certain situations. Like, if you freak out, you have more chances of not making it out of the situation. So, you have to just ride it out. Like Six of Swords energy. Just keep moving. And have faith over fear. Dude, I was watching the news for a minute while I was eating a bowl of cereal. And they were showing a video of a guy who was walking right through, like, people shooting bullets. And they completely missed him. He was walking through like a turtle. He wasn't even, like, running or anything. He knows. He knows that shit. I don't know how the fuck my finger got all dark. There's like dirt under my nail, but I don't know what the fuck it came from. What did I do? Oh, I'll have to think about it later. That's my ADD. I'm like kind of a perfectionist, and if there's something off, like, I gotta fix it, like, now. We're getting our stories built up here. On my reading earlier, I got upset because one of the spirits chimed in Hannah. Hannah was this whore I met one time. She was run up whore. She actually, when I met her, she came to the bar that I had been going to, and she was talking to all the guys and girls that I would like associate with when I would go to this bar, and she was acting like she knew me and all about me, and we were gonna be best friends and blah blah blah. And then she freaking like gets her box eaten out on the fucking porch outside at the bar. This guy, Dalton, was fucking eating her fucking box on the porch, and everybody else went inside, and then here she is on Spirit Talker. That just like I had my suspicions that she was a run-up whore just trying to, create blockages and obstacles. She told me she was an escort, and she would get like $300 just to like go out to dinner with old dudes. So it doesn't surprise me that we were talking to Henna on there. Like, who sends these people into my life? And why is there so much distraction? That's really what I'm upset about at the end of the day. What are they holding me back from, really? It's like they always have a new vision or dream or goal they're trying to sell me. And I'm like a realistic ass person. I'm not gonna get hung up on any motherfucking unrealistic dreams or goals. My time is valuable. They got me fucked up. This story over here, I forgot to say what that one was. That's the Arc book. That's going to be like spiritual journey connected. That's going to be like people who are spiritually knowledge and people who are anointed priests, people who are aware of what's going on, connected to world issues and stuff. Like people that care about the greater good and growing, healing, and evolving. think we got a good enough story built up here. This is kind of like our storyline, and we still got the clarity cards over here to pull from. One second. This one's fan on. All right. Tuck these in a little bit more. All right. So the first story we're gonna do is the Dark Knight story. First, we have the maiden, innocent love of the past. We have this Two of Cups relationship. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody means business, or they're focused on the business. Somebody is trying to be backstabbing when it comes to the business. They're juggling multiple priorities in order to create illusions. We have somebody who is over the age 55. Who is walking away after receiving some information. That somebody wants to have sex, but they may not be looking for anything else. Is it worth it? We have divinely guided clues that are telling somebody that somebody wants. Maybe. We have look to the future, but not so far as to miss today. Live for the present. To find peace, you must find peace in the present, because that is where reality is found. Sometimes we wander and dream and fantasize, but you mustn't forget where reality is at. Don't be afraid to be fierce. You were meant to be. You gotta own your awesome. we have some people who are connected to some shady business, and they are behind the illusions, and they don't want you to take action when it comes to taking care of serious business. That's what's shady. We have a lot of conflicts. These lovers are experiencing. Lovers can be friends, family members, romantic partners. We have this emperor who isn't thinking about the feelings involved so much. These lovers are conflicted at their hearts. And this emperor is focused on his shady business. This is a time to think about family. No matter what I do, that card just does not want to stay up. We need to focus to the details. Do you need to change your life in order to become who you're supposed to become? There may be a better course of action available to you that would make your life more enriching. But somebody's judgment and vision is clouded, and this is why they can't see the brighter path. We have creep shoes. Why is somebody creating such injustice? They need to connect with their inner spirit animal. Kissing for clout. 25 to 34. Call the law. Somebody had the wrong ideas at the wrong times. Like Hannah at the bar. Wrong place, wrong time. Like, take him to the car at least. What the fuck? Hannah was way too much. We got business contracts, legal bindings. The audacity is at an all-time high. And somebody's greedy. They don't care about, like, people's personal issues they must, take care of. If they did, care and let them take care of the issues that they need to take care of, then everything would be better. Everybody needs to focus on their personal issues and keep their shit in balance, and that's how we stay in balance on a more massive scale overall, in the long run. Alright, so that's the story we got today. Alright. Next book, The Dark Weaver Story. We have the Heart Center. Connection, love, receiving. Somebody offering a cup of love. We have somebody seeing emotional fulfillment. They're receiving abundance. We have forward movement, chariot. Somebody sees that somebody holds the key to their heart center. That is emotionally fulfilling. As they're coming into union, this King of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles. We have just be patient. Wait for the right kind of growth. The cuddles. We have the universe wants to see how you do something. We are planning to attack vicious. So the universe is trying to clear some enemies out of the path of these lovers. And these enemies they create plans of attack constantly, and they give themselves up because the universe is keeping track of the carryouts, I say. We have Dream Big 111. You do you best. Nobody else can tell you what is best for you. We have this Taurus. Mars energy. Brings energy of strong willpower and determination. Brings sexual energy and drive to feel more desire. Somebody's creating relationship drama. Using the power of the planet Mars to try to fire things up a little more. We got somebody needs money. Your soul needs blank space. Fulfillment. Uranus, known as the planet of liberation and freedom, brings you extreme feelings to make a breakthrough. So there's going to be breakthrough in this situation. We got somebody who's 25 to 34. Regenerating after a rebirth. This happens in people's minds, these rebirths. I swear. We got a 16 to 18-year-old. Oh, inside a 16 to 18-year-old's mind. We got spending too freely. United Kingdoms. So somebody from the United Kingdoms is trying to like be petty. And they're in some teenager's ear. We got Two of Wands, a divine partnership. Four of Pentacles, somebody's trying to control somebody. Like some United Kingdoms, the crown. They're controlling people. They know how much money they're allowing somebody to make. Like, they've been fucking with people's schedules and stuff and making sure to fuck up people's money. They think it's funny. I don't like it. So they know how much, they know what your ceiling cap is. And if you're buying this and that online or whatever, they're like, ooh, you're spending your money too freely for the cap I got you on. As we focus to the details, that's exactly what it is. They're like, you spending too freely because the caps I got you under, like, you're bold. That's dark. We got the King of Gabriel. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Balance must be restored. Six of Gabriel. Victory. Moving on. somebody's being resistant to change for some fucked up reason. We have this 8 of Michael. You need to break free from something. You have to make the choice in your mind to take action in breaking away from whatever that is. We got looking to touch, but not really buying. Making an arrest. More horror options. Distractions. New. Oh, what's this? Old dogs learning new tricks. These old guys that are continuing to do the shit they used to do to get away with murder and whatnot is not working for them anymore. It's falling the fuck apart. They don't use the internet like us young people use the internet, and we talk about everything and like there's a lot of elders that I don't respect just because they underestimate me. So yeah, they're figuring that out. That's the story for the Dark Weaver book today. Whew. It's a new game, boys. That's what they're saying to each other. A whole new ballpark. Alright, the arc story. We have the Oak Guardian. This one, no. It's just the oak. So the spirit of the oak tree. Every tree has a different meaning behind it, but the oak trees typically signify doorways, portals, gateways, and having the strength to go through the door. Like the oak spirits have led somebody to the door. They must have the strength to walk through the door. What it is once you walk through a door, you must leave certain things behind. So that's tough. That's where the strength comes in handy. We have the Star card. We got the Emperor. Judgment. lot of communication. And justice being served. But if somebody messed up bad, I mean, like, to plan a fake death and get a whole new name and flee to a new country and all kinds of shit. Because somebody's happy to meet somebody. Maybe. It depends on what they choose later. Oh, what? Somebody gonna maybe set somebody up and they won't like that they met them then? Yep. Hold on. Trying to sweep some shit under the rug and be dismissive. We got God said, no. I'm done watching y'all fucking fall for that shit. We gotta go out and connect with Source. Listen to the wind and watch the animals. The animals will tell you how much God is saying fuck you. No. Tell them no. Yeah, they're trying to brainwash you. The birds, the bees, and the fucking trees, the oak trees. They're trying to de-brainwash you. We got hiding addictions. That's somebody. We got Archangel Raphael, who is the healer of the physical ailments. Bringing attention to the Nexus activities. The spirits on the other side and the angels, they kind of play, they're kind of like playing games with each other to keep up. Like, they're literally protecting us and guiding us, and they're doing their whole thing on another realm. Like, they have told me they didn't die. When they died, they just, like, unalived on this realm, and they just all of a sudden continued life on another realm. You just don't have to worry about certain things you do when you're in a vessel. Like, when you're living life on Earth, it pertains to lessons of Earth, which Earth brings lessons around survival, stability, strength, health, staying balanced. So a lot of that shit doesn't matter when you don't have a vessel. So, the spirits want us to know they are still here. They're part of our daily life. You just choose whether or not to give them your attention or not. So, this Raphael, who's a healer of the physical ailments, is trying to make a point when it comes to these Nexus games. I'm gonna have to continue on. Hold on. Medics. That's what it is. Green. I think there's a misunderstanding when it comes to green. Green stands for healing, and green is Raphael's color. And he's like a medic in the Divine Army. So there's a lot of gamers and army guys who are involved in this Dream Team thing that I got going on. And there's been some disconnect in communication down the line, and they're not sure where the medics should be at, but that's under Archangel Raphael. We got somebody being resistant to change. Sometimes, if you continue to be resistant to change, that can hurt your vessel. And Raphael will try to send you signs to help you stay healthy. Maybe get you moving or whatever. He's gonna check in with you like he's your doctor to make sure your body's feeling great. We got this mom. We got Archangel Gabriel, the Divine Messenger. Something is said. We have Pet Defense. Need to seek legal advice. Jupiter, this planet is connected to spirituality, brings energy of good fortune and wanting to expand and help with evolution. Your soul is like this nut inside a protective shell. And some people don't want to learn certain lessons because that shapes them to be different. You should be able to choose what challenges you overcome in your life. And you can't overcome every fucking challenge. And somebody is forcing people to learn lessons they don't want to learn. I mean, sometimes life throws you lessons you didn't ask for, but so life's only trying to prepare you for what you must overcome later. But sometimes it's unnecessary. If it's unnecessary, it's unnecessary. So if you're trying to teach people unnecessary lessons and the divine is like, hey, listen, that's going to be unnecessary for that person, okay? Leave them alone. So if the universe tells you to leave somebody alone because you're unnecessary for them, leave them the fuck alone. Because if you come back after the divine already told you, leave them alone, the divine's going to slap you that time. Remember when I said, leave them the fuck alone? And they're going to be like, are you sure they didn't want to learn them lessons? And the divine's going to be like, I'm sure. And they're going to run off. And if they come back again, like, don't play with certain, like, shit. Like, they said, fear God most of all. I don't understand. Why? They don't listen to the spirits. Like they're gonna sneak around past the spirits and do something behind their back. I don't think so. They literally think they can do that. They're like high on fucking meth, doing black magic, and they're like, I'm gonna do this Confucius spell, or I'm gonna do a spell that like cloaks me like Harry Potter, and then I'm gonna sneak past the spirits, and I'm gonna steal somebody's money, and I'm not ever gonna get karma, and nobody's ever gonna know. And like they're aware that the spirits will catch them and stuff because they're knowledge in it. But they do so much meth and shit that they're fucking they all fucked up in their thinking. That's what I've noticed. I had some black magic doing fucking warlocks try to fucking compete with me. That was what it came down to. That was, I think straight. Fucking retards. Alright, we got 3 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. I'm not like a drug. I don't like doing hard drugs. I'm not gonna like judge other people. If I'm at a party and I'm drinking some beer and smoking a little weed, and somebody else is doing something hard over there in the corner, I'm not going to be tripping. I'm going to be mindful that that person's cool with that shit. But, you know, people are going to choose to do what they're going to do. I don't really go to parties anyway, but if I did, I wouldn't trip out. I never do. That's because you need to stay level-headed in situations. If you freak out, then they freak out, then everybody's freaking out, then just be chill, man. Wait, what was that for? Alright, none of Pentacles. Somebody standing independently. You know, thinking personally, you know, where do I stand in things? We're celebrating the fact that we're figuring things out. And people are getting exposed. However, healing is needed. So we're taking leaps of faith in directions that we see ourselves finding the proper healing that we're looking for. And we got this King of Ariel, this Queen of Gabriel, Three of Ariel, a collaboration, and the High Priestess. So using their intuition in order to get on the right path and avoid any more obstacles. There's some people who are regretful for the choices they made as they look back in history because they had the wrong perspective. Somebody's a golden helper. You're supposed to, like, when God sends his messenger to you, you're not supposed to shoot the messenger. You're supposed to listen to him and take their guidance seriously. This is always like, They always shoot down the golden messenger and then somebody wants to do it. But they don't want nothing else. This is a problem. Ghost has a crush on a person. The karma has struck or will if you were or plan to be unfair, unjust, greedy, or materialistic. So, some of us have ghosts that are our fans. They follow us around, they protect us and warn us and stuff. So, somebody's ghost protector who has a crush on them. It's not like their ancestor. It's not one of their normal ancestors. It's like connected to their bloodline. This is a ghost, like a spirit or entity from like a whole different like bloodline that just is interested in this individual. Oh, my cat. Oh, buddy. Oh, he came in purring really loud. Maybe it is talking about our animals when it says that. Huh. Or the spirit or skinwalker. Some ghosts are skinwalkers and they can use the vessels of animals or people. So yeah, have faith. You never know. You could just have a spirit that's got a crush on you and is doing unimaginable shit for you. It's pretty cool. Think about it. All right. Peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stories. I'll be on here. Oh! Ooh, I caught it. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I have like no days to work this week. It just depends on if people are having parties or not. That's the unfortunate thing about my job where I make money. I don't make money doing this. I haven't found anybody to pay me yet. Jimmy owes me like over $1 million. Jimmy Donaldson. But he has issues with his management when it comes to paying me for whatever the fuck reason. And Young Gravy owes me like he told me to work for him like 2 years ago. And he messaged me and we were talking about things. He asked me to be his journalist And he said he would pay me like $3,000 a month. And I was like, okay, I'll keep track of your shit and make your shit make sense with all this other shit. I've been doing this, and he hasn't paid me once. So that's like 24. It's like 24 months times $3,000. He owes me $72,000. I'm taxing him interest, so he owes me $100K. That's it. Jimmy owes me over $1 million for all the hitmen I've escaped, and he owes me $100K. Alright, bye guys.